This setup on the rear looks similar to me, similar to the ST180 setup, but it is different, and I'll bring Martin and Rich back in to explain some about it.
Yeah. Hi guys. Right, so this is continue talking about the big brake setup, our own big brake setup for the Mark III Focus RS. We'll move on to the rears now. So as Tim's just mentioned, it does look similar to the what's on the our little beast, and yours, Tim, but the main difference is the disc size. So on the rear of the Fiesta, it's a 315mm disc. This is now 375. All right, so you can look at that in comparison to the standard disc.
That's the standard disc.
That's a standard solid disc.
300mm.
The same as what you'll find on any other Focus. To be honest, nothing special about that. Again, with your stock single piston foot brake, hydraulic foot brake, and handbrake, mechanical handbrake, all built into one. So you've got one piston pushing against that disc, and so
dinky little pad, pressing against that, and again now on the rear you've got this 4-pot caliper.
Yeah. So on that one there, so it's similar. That's similar to what's on the little beast, but as you can see, it's a lot bigger. Yeah. So again, the pistons are designed to be of the correct size to balance out the bias to the braking front to rear. Yeah. Okay. So it's not so much about the the disc size is important, obviously, but it's more to do with the piston size. I mean, you can have a massive caliper, but it might not have huge pistons in it. It might have smaller pistons in it. So it's all the maths in working it out to do with the braking balance. Same as on the Fiesta. So we didn't need to. We've done it in such a way where we didn't need to start putting brake bias valves in the lines. If we had to do that, not a problem. We could do that if we wanted to take away some of the braking from the rear, but it wasn't necessary. So that's what took the time. And the guys at High Spec, hats off to them. They've done a fantastic job working with us to try and work, to try and get the balance right. And the Fiesta, as Rich will tell you, is bang on. And this one will be, we got to, but it'll be from all the data that we've got and the maths that we've done. It will be the same. So. But yeah, so it's quite a bigger setup, and the
biggest thing with the rear for Martin as well was, obviously he wanted a complete setup. This is obviously the handbrake, electronic handbrake, spot caliper. Same as the Fiesta, it gets wired in, and we'll discreetly hide the button somewhere nicely. And
so what we've learned about the Fiesta, the little beast, down on yours, Tim, and what's going to be going on Monty's very special M Sport, which we still have here. We've learned from the Fiesta, so we've tested the Fiesta. So basically what we're doing is, this is a bigger setup version to what's on the Fiesta. So we know it works. The electronic spot caliper is fantastic, okay, super powerful, okay, and they'll, like in the Fiesta, we'll be putting the button in a nice discreet, so it looks OE basically, okay. So you do away with the mechanical handbrake. That's, as you can see, it's on the floor, okay, so that's been removed from ours. It'll, and what we learned from this one will then mirror it across to the black one there, and it'll be removed from that as well. So you don't have a mechanical handbrake anymore. No. The plan was always to do something on the rear, guys, on the Mark III Focus RS. Same as the little beast in the ST180s. That's the aim. That's what's been achieved. When I first thought about designing this and doing this, I spoke to quite a few of my Mark III Focus RS owners, and the first thing they said, that they weren't really, the fronts were sort of automatic. They knew that was going to happen, but I got questioned about the rear more than anything. Oh, what are you going to do about the rears? I said, well, we'll do something on the rear. And this is what I've done.
For perfect brake balance, that's what this is for.
Yeah, especially if you're doing
aesthetically.
Especially if you're driving it like fast, to the limit on track.
Like I do. So it's there. I think the rear brakes, as you would see, would cook themselves fast road. Even if you put a decent pad in them, with somebody like myself behind the wheel, or like Dave East, other friends of ours, he's cooked his brakes.
Yeah, he's going to be, again, he's waiting for these to be released because he's desperate, because he's. I mean, you've done a stint at Castle Combe, done 9 laps, had to come in, wait for the brakes to cool down because they were finished. That's it.
You won't be doing that.
No. I mean, when me and Rich talked about this, same as the little beast and them brakes, it was thinking outside of the box and looking and thinking, well, hang on a minute, nobody's doing anything on the rears. We need to address that and come up with something, because it's important. Show you in another video to come. We'll show them to you fitted on the car. We've actually fitted these up. I fitted them up on the passenger side of this, on the near side, and left the standard brakes on the off side. Okay, I rode it outside and I took some photographs, some static pictures of it, just to show the comparison. The suspension was still standard, so we're putting different suspension on this, but it gave you an idea of just how, the standard from one side, the standard like you see there on the black one, okay, compared to, so that's the setup which was on the driver's side on mine, and then you can compare it to our upgraded on the near side, and when you see it, especially with the Revo wheels, fantastic. I think personally it transforms the look of the car. Okay, everybody's got the forge wheels, that's the most popular, which is that's fine. It's a choice thing, Rich, isn't it? Some want the cast wheels, some want the forge wheels. That's fine. But when you put a set of Revo wheels on it, when you see what we put when we show you the finished product on this, they look fantastic. They're a lot lighter, and you get a choice on different colours. And the other thing which I need to mention, guys, which corresponds to these kits front and rear, the kit we've showed you, okay, is a 400mm disc on the front. Okay, to be able to run a 400mm disc on the front, you will need to run Revo wheels. Okay, you can't run a 400mm disc inside the standard Ford wheel, whether that be forged or cast. Okay, it will be 395mm disc, okay, on the front, same caliper. Okay, so that's in development at the moment. That will be, I wanted to get the 400mm kit out the front first. Rears is going to be the same size. The only difference is going to be it's going to be more popular, I think, for guys to owners to want to keep their forge wheel, unless they want to change the wheel. I would recommend, they want my honest opinion, I'd change the wheels to the Revo ones, because it's a bit different. Everybody's got the same wheel, and it transforms the look of the car, I think. Not everybody's cup of tea. So if you want to run the forge wheel, that's coming very soon, guys. I'll do another video on that. They will have the studs built into the bell, okay, because again we had to do a lot of thinking about that, the maths, the data, to get it right. So these with 15mm spacers on running. So at the moment, just quickly come over here, look, Tim, we'll just show you quickly. So on this one, this runs 15mm H&R hub centric spacers. Okay, now running the 15mm spacer with standard setup looks fantastic. It is just right. If you go any more than that, it tends to look too birch, and I don't think it looks right. So 15mm spacer. So we've recreated a 15mm spacer built into the bell on the 395 kit front. Okay, same on the rear. So it'll effectively, and the studs will be built into the bell. So there'll be no spacer required. It'll effectively having that machined and built into the bell of the disc. Okay, so it'll be straight on. Then you can run your forge wheel, your Ford forge wheel or cast wheel, with the big brake kit. You can have a quick look at. All we've done is just pop the disc on the front hub, so you can see what that disc gives you an idea of what the disc will look like when it's just on the actual hub of the car. Okay, because like I said, we're doing lots and lots of mods on this. We'll talk you through the the KW
little sneak peeks.
Little sneak peeks. We'll do a feature on this. Just quickly, that's this is going to be running the KW coilovers, the plug and play setup. It retains all the drive modes with the Magna Ride, so you don't lose any of that. H&R, the H&R adjustable roll bars front and rear. We've done all the Powerflex suspension with the camber and caster front and the camera on the rear. That's that's not quite finished yet, as you can see, but that's all work in progress. And this will be what's happening on our car is being mirrored and identical to the customer's black car, which you see opposite. So again, lots and lots of things to come, and there'll be a great feature on the lovely black one there. So
remember, guys, this is the development car for MJ Performance for the RS. All these parts will be available. If you like what you see with the big brake kit, give the guys at MJ Performance a call. They'll be happy to speak to you about it.
Okay, guys, if you like what you see, you know what to do. You like, comment, subscribe. What else have they got to do, Mark?
Ding ding! Hit the bell button.
Cheers, guys.
Thanks, guys.